Peace. Hi everybody. Welcome to Conxcious Productions YouTube page. I'm Anoushka, CEO of Conxcious Productions. If you don't know, now you fucking know. So we are a company based on sustainable loving and living. We're a multi-production sensory, multi-dimensional, multi-sensory production company. So we are a lifestyle brand, and there's different aspects of us, what we offer. So one of the things, as we are transitioning and building more of our sustainability services, I will be doing reviews on all the different products that I use that promote a more sustainable lifestyle, a more natural, healthy, possibly organic lifestyle. And I'm learning so much as I'm sharing this information with you. So it is going to be a beautiful dynamic. So today, what we have here is we're going to talk about toothpaste. Okay, so toothpaste. Today, so this is, every time I get a toothpaste, I get a different kind of toothpaste. It is natural. There's definitely some things that are not going to be in it that I'm particularly looking for to not be in. So we're going to be talking about that. Got my handy dandy notes up in here, you know, because I got y'all. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to be reviewing this. This is EarthPaste. I want y'all to see this. Can you see? EarthPaste, wintergreen EarthPaste, right? All right, look at the back. All right. Okay, so EarthPaste, and this is the wintergreen flavor. Now, this is one of my favorites. I will be doing the other reviews on other brands that are, again, more holistic. And yeah, you get to pick and see what this is about. So, super simple, has 5 different ingredients, okay? It has purified water, food grade Redmond clay, xylitol, I hope I'm saying that right, xylitol, wintergreen essential oil, menthol, Redmond real salt, that's sea salt, and a tea tree oil for specifically this flavor, wintergreen. So I really had to do some research, right? If I'm going to share some information, I gotta know something. So, like starting with one of the best things about this is it's very, very clean. It has like 5 different ingredients, okay, which is really good. Like 5 bare ingredients, they're out there, and you can research them as well. So, which I do encourage you to do. So I'm going to be giving you some little snippets of what this information is about. Definitely stay tuned and do your own research. I would love to talk if you have any questions. So I had to understand. So I'm really understand what the fuck xylitol is. Like, why is it in here, and why don't I understand what that is? So I really had to look into it, and what I got was it's a sugar substitute, right? So it's extracted from raw biomass material. So what that means is it can be extracted from softwood or hardwood. And for Redmond EarthPaste, they extract their xylitol from birch, which is fucking amazing. And it's a non-GMO birch actually as well. So that was really great to know. And so what is xylitol? So it's sugar substitute, and has small tracts of it in plums, strawberries, and cauliflower, and a few other things as well. And we actually even make small amounts of it when we metabolize carbs, which is great, which is so awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like processing, breaking down of sugars. Wow, so cool. So, xylitol is banned in European Union to not be added in drinks as a sugar substitute. So that's really important, right? So I'm supportive of the brands. I love it. Like, and how to know that they receive their ingredients in the right way was important to me. My dog's just bombarding my video, but that's okay. It's how we do. Right? So xylitol in the EU is actually banned in drinks. So you cannot put substitute sugars in there, which is fucking amazing. I love that. And a lot of food additives in the US are allowed to have xylitol in them, which is another interesting topic, thought. So how do they receive it again? Non-GMO birch, and they also use corn. So corn is another way you can extract xylitol from. So the only one, so if you don't want xylitol at all, that's not something that you want to, it's a sugar substitute, you want to deal with that. there are flavors that don't have the xylitol. So definitely look out for this EarthPaste by Redmond. And they do have ones that, the flavors that don't have the xylitol. Okay, so now you know you gotta do some research on your fucking brand. Like, yeah, there's an EarthPaste, but who the fuck is Redmond though? Who the fuck is Redmond though? So I had to do some research, all right? So Redmond is a company that has a whole variety of products. They first started out with sea salt. So in central Utah, they have these ancient seabeds, which I presume now when there was water in Utah, it's an ancient seabed. So this is information I'm deriving from my heart. Now back in the day, I'm assuming saying it was ancient seabeds, that would mean that those parts from where they're extracting the salt, because there were some parts that were just rocky that they were extracting the salt from, were underwater. Something to like keep in mind, you know, about the conscious tip. All right. Okay, so Redmond is really focused on elevating the life experience. So I really like that. The philosophy was cool to hear. Human development and focusing on human development and life achievement. So they have the sea salt. That's how they started. And then they went into first aid creams that incorporate the sea salt, because sea salt, you know, is really good for antibacterial and stuff like that. And they have a whole other range of other things that I didn't quite look into, but it was like salt related. And they do have some shares in farming and dairy and hunting. So that was important to know as well, just because you want to know what kind of brand and who they're supporting and why they're coming into the holistic organic field, right? Like it's really important to know, because it's like I know another brand who's created by Colgate. Right? So it's like, it's interesting to know that, you know, these people who are putting additives in one product are actually selling a natural additive product when they know there's a market for it, right? And this is about, do you really believe in what you're doing, or are you just getting money for it? So definitely it's good to know what Redmond is about. Now I'm not saying that that's mean. I'm just saying it's food for thought, right? If that's something that you support, the dairy, the hunting, and such. So let's talk about a few things on here. So it says no glycerin, okay? So no glycerin, what does that mean? So think about glycerin. It has a coating, right? So glycerin is really good for moisturizers. You'll find them in a lot of different healthcare products. What it does, it gives a coating, right? So this coating on your teeth is actually not healthy, because what happens is it doesn't allow your teeth to mineralize. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. And it creates this film, so it's not actually cleaning the teeth. It's just like this film that sits there. So it actually prevents teeth from remineralizing. And so this has no glycerin in it. And it allows the 60 trace minerals in here. It has 60 trace minerals because it's sea salt. Allowed to remineralize your teeth, so not to allow them to deplete or erode, because our bones need remineralizing, and our teeth do too. Okay, and so it's not a cleaner. It's not a glycerin. Is not a cleaner. It's just a coating that it provides. So it's, you know, why it's there. It's something to ask yourself. Okay, so it doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate. So sodium lauryl sulfate, again, you find a lot of health products, is it's a foaming agent. That's literally what it is. It's supposed to be there to lather. So it's not a cleaner, again, and it actually promotes it. I was doing not a lot, but a good amount of research on it. Actually promotes canker sores. So this is fucked. Sodium lauryl sulfate creates an environment in your mouth that can promote sores in your mouth. This is why, because it creates more acidity in your mouth, and it allows micro tears in your mouth to basically trauma in your mouth, which was fucked. When I read that part, like trauma in your mouth and potentially holding these sores, I was like, holy fuck, that's fucked. Okay. So no titanium dioxide. So no titanium dioxide. So what is titanium dioxide? It is a whitening agent. It's usually found in toothpaste, in sunscreen, and it's even used for paint in vinyl paint for fencing. And just another thing to keep in mind, all of these things are harmful to the body in one way or the other, and that's why they're not in this product, and this is why I'm sharing it for you. It has no artificial colors, so I just want to know if I can show you. Can you see this? Can you see the color? Yeah, okay, that's the color. So EarthPaste is brown in color, and it's its natural color. I love it. It's a great color. It's like light brown, and you know, the whiteness it's an additive, right? Just like when you bleach rice, that's an additive that you're adding to make the bread, the wheat look whiter, and that is some colonial shit. Let's just talk about that for a second. That's some colonial fucking shit. All right, all right. Moving on, we're multi-dimensional, so that was only one dimension of us. Okay. Artificial colors. So in colored toothpastes, like the pink and the green and the blues. So when I was younger, I was all about that shit. Let me have the fucking colorful flavors, please. I want the princess shit. That's what I am. Can you have it? Thank you. Now I'm understanding all these colors on the M&Ms are fucking additive colors, okay? Okay. So the blue in the toothpaste, there's some research that it actually is linked to hyperactivity and ADHD. Y'all, come on. What the fuck? There's these artificial flavors that are these chemicals needing to be required to be mixed in order to create this color, in order for us to feel cleaner and yeah, in order for us to feel cleaner. Let's just talk about toothpaste right now, right? So what is that about the blue, cool, minty freshness is stimulating to the eye, right? So that's all marketing, and you're really keeping that in check. Like, why does it need to be white? Why does it need to be blue? Why does it need to be green? Why can't it just be a regular color that represents our melanin, right? So I've tried the carbon, I've tried other flavors, but today we're just going to talk about Redmond EarthPaste, and when I do the other ones, we'll do that as well. Okay, awesome. So fluoride, fluoride is some shit. You could keep doing research on fluoride like the whole fucking time. So fluoride is supposed to strengthen enamel. Okay, that's how it first came into the toothpaste industry, into the dental care industry. It's supposed to. Now there's research showing that it actually doesn't, and large amounts of it actually can make you sick and be poisoned. So if you see any toothpaste that has fluoride, it's going to have a sign that says, oh, look at my fucking beautiful flyer. It's going to have a sign that says, if ingested more than needed, please XXX. There's a poison control in it, because you can't have too much of it. In large amount of doses, you will be sick. There's some more information about that. I didn't write it down, but I was just reading a lot more on how it can be linked to certain fibrosis, liver fibrosis and such like that. And I was just like, holy shit, like this is not a fucking joke. Oh, that's triclosan. Sorry. I gave you, let me just scratch that little piece of information because I don't do editing. So we're going to, so fluoride in itself, it now has new articles saying that it's actually not good for you, and having large amounts of it is not safe. So just to give you an idea, like having too much of fluoride is actually not good for your body. So imagine what the smaller doses, in and of itself are doing, right? Definitely good, something to keep in mind. I will talk a little bit more about doing your own research later. Okay, so now EarthPaste has some essential oils in it, right? So again, it's good to know where your sources come from. So essential oils, now I had to read on what kind of essential oils are they, like where are the essential oils coming from, which is good to know. So their essential oils are not organic, okay? So they're not organic, but they are wild crafted. So what wild crafted means they are harvested without these chemicals in a natural environment, which is beautiful. I like to think that's my own personal experience. I'm a flower child. We all are flower childs. We all are flower childs. Yes, we are. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you are someone that's really interested in organic, the essential oil that's used in there is not organic, but it is wild crafted. So grown in natural environments. And yeah, so there's no triclosan, which is what could create liver fibrosis and cancer. So it doesn't have any of these products. Now, how I feel when I'm brushing with it. So when I'm using this, I see makeup artists do this all the time. When I'm brushing with this, it feels great. I've seen a lot of reviews of people saying like, I have to get used to it. So for people who've been using Colgate for a really long time, or just regular preservative fluoride toothpaste, they're gonna have a distinct feeling because it has a raw texture. It doesn't have a glycerin coaty texture on it to create that film. So for some people, I'm gonna take some getting used to, but if you're all about that raw life, you're gonna get used to it, no problem. Okay, I got used to it. Not even used to it. I was like, yo, this is fucking fire. Like, I feel like I'm just like rubbing in, you know, the rawness of the earth on me, and so that I really appreciated that. It does keep your teeth clean. It does keep your teeth really, really nice. Okay, I am a big advocate for dental hygiene. I floss my teeth with a natural natural floss, and we'll talk about this some other time. But today we're talking about the Redmond EarthPaste, baby. And it keeps my teeth fresh and clean. You know, some people are worried about if it's natural, does it keep your teeth clean? And this is something that definitely does that fucking job, all right? So I brush 2 times. Oh no, I brushed 1 time. I brush with the toothpaste 1 time a day, but I floss at night and I dry brush my teeth at night, okay? And so that is what I do. If you have any other questions, I also rub my tongue with my toothbrush. I'm gonna be purchasing a tongue scrubber, and at the moment, that has been working for me as well. The toothpaste in general, I'm rating it like, I'd say a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 or 8 out of 10 because what's bothering me is this the plastic container of this awesome fucking brand. And like, I know it takes steps for people to build sustainable. Like, I am learning that right now on how I want to make my life the most sustainable I can. So I'm totally understanding that this is one process, but if you're going to stick with this, please make it sustainable. I really appreciate it. I do have another brand that I will share, that's just for another day. I was going to say they have glass, and I appreciate that that's glass because it's more sustainable. So yes, this is my first fucking review on sustainable living. So thank you so much for joining in. If you like my fucking review, please drop a comment and let me know what you think. And I love you. Peace and blessings. Namaz.